Hey everyone, I know it's been a little while since I've gotten on here. Kind of like everybody else, been super busy during the summer and traveling and just having family come visit and all kinds of different things. So finally, I'm getting on here to make a video, and today I'm going to title my video "The Truth About Menopause." So, like the good, the bad, and the ugly, let's say. So if you don't know me or you haven't been following me, my name is Laura, and I am 54 years old, and I am a fitness, nutrition, and hormone specialist. If you follow me on YouTube or Instagram, you'll see that I post a lot of content about like feeling your best and looking your best during menopause or perimenopause or as you age. But a lot of times I feel like I put out a lot of content on there about, how you can feel and look your best, but don't always talk about just the like downright things about menopause that we kind of all go through that just don't feel your best and we don't have a lot of control over. So I kind of want to just let you know that, if you're feeling this way, you're not alone. Like, we all feel this way. And even though I think I've done a pretty good job managing through perimenopause. Well, maybe perimenopause, not so much, but menopause, as I learned a little bit more of what type of changes to make. Still, there's a lot of things that, I deal with that I'm sure you're dealing with too, that, you just can't control. And I don't know, let's talk about a few of those things, okay? So, what menopause does to your brain on menopause, it's because that lowering estrogen in your body, there's changes to your brain. And they say, I read that after a few years of menopause, it goes away. I'm still waiting. We'll see. But, during this time, there's a lot of feelings of brain fog or just memory loss. Like, I mean, how many times you like walk into a room and you're like, why did I walk in here? Or I can't even tell you how many times I open up my phone to do something. And then like 2 seconds later, I'm like distracted by something. And I'm like, why did I get on my phone? I can't even remember. Or there's just those like feelings of anxiety or maybe sometimes just depression, and you just don't even understand why. Everything in your life's going okay, but you just don't feel like yourself. All of these things are totally normal during menopause. And a lot of it really is because of these changes in your hormones, the decreasing of the estrogen, the decreasing of your testosterone. I mean, sometimes, as hard as we try to feel happy or positive or have confidence during menopause, because of all of these things that are going on in our brain, we just can't always do it. And this is normal. I want you to know you are not alone. This is normal if you feel this way. Losing self confidence during menopause has to do with a lot of things. Some of it is hormonal, actually, but some of it is just like looking in the mirror and going, wow, like, look what's going on with my body. I've got more wrinkles. My skin is, not as tight as it used to be. Gravity is kind of taking a hold of your body, and no matter how hard you work, it seems like you just are fighting and fighting against that. All of these things are, again, like so normal. You look at yourself and you're like, my skin just doesn't glow like it used to. Drier skin, creepier skin, that feeling that your skin's kind of hanging over your knees. All of those different things are so, normal for this age. Or, it's that thinning of your hair. It doesn't have the thickness, the luster, that it used to have. Or it's the getting hair in places that you never got hair before. All of these things are totally normal with menopause. Let's talk about energy levels. Okay. Our energy levels can just start to take a dive during this time of our life. Our get up and go is just got up and gone. And so we just don't like feel like ourselves again. So, therefore we lack motivation. We lack motivation to, work out. We lack motivation to eat healthy or meal prep or any of those type of things. Sometimes we even lack motivation to be even social anymore, and just, laying on your couch in the evenings or on the weekends sounds more desirable than going out with friends. Again, all of these things are normal during menopause. So, But instead of just making menopause totally sound depressing, especially for you ladies who haven't hit that time yet, I want to give you like some positives, okay, about menopause and kind of some things that you can do to just make this time of life better, okay? So here's some things that I just found that have worked for me. First thing, mindset is like huge, all right? So, at this time, what I really try to do is if I find myself kind of in that negative self talk, like picking myself apart about things, or comparing myself to people who are 20, 30 years younger, I stop myself in the middle of it and I remind myself, you're 54 years old. You're really doing the best that you can to take care of yourself at this age. And you have to appreciate that you have good health, that you are, you have a life, that you get up every day. There's so much to appreciate in life and be thankful for instead of picking apart some of the things that we just really don't like at this age, but for what we give up as we get older, we do gain a lot too. We do gain a lot of wisdom, and patience and different things like that as we get older. Another thing that I found that has really helped me is really concentrating on good nutrition, because whether you think that it is a factor or not, it really does affect your hormones. It really does affect your energy levels. And when you are eating healthy, you're just going to feel better overall about what you're doing for yourself. Okay. And that gives you more of a positive outlook in life. If you're not treating your body right, you might not feel so good about what you're doing. And then that can lead to more of that negative self talk. So, eating good, healthy, whole foods is super important. Making sure that we're giving our body what it needs, and not starving it because we feel like we're putting on weight and we're like, almost like punishing our bodies for, getting older and changing, but really trying to work on just being our best, strongest self. And in order to do that, you need to eat properly. You also need to exercise. Even if you don't feel motivated, you may not feel motivated in the beginning, but once you get started and you start seeing the results from it, really exercising will eventually bring on more energy, especially if you're fueling your body along with it. It will bring on changes to your body composition. It will make you stronger and it will make you feel more confident. So definitely make sure that you are doing some sort of exercise. May be difficult in the beginning. You may not always be motivated. You're just going to have to be disciplined. And that will get you some great results and make you feel so much better. Other things, we can do are obviously do our best to, take care of our skin. Do our best to take care of our health, and make sure that we are, getting plenty of sleep, that we're managing our stress, that we're getting out and getting some, daylight, sunlight every day. All of those things are super, super important during this period of life. Things are not going to change. We can't change and stop the clock. We can't reverse and go back to our younger days. But what we can do is make this time of life as pleasant as possible and really enjoy every aspect of our life. Just be happy that we are living, because there's so many people that aren't as fortunate as us at this age. So hopefully this just helps you feel a little bit better, knowing that, all those feelings that you might have, you're not alone. We all feel it. But you know what? On a positive note, there are so many things that we can do to help ourselves feel so much better. So if you're struggling and you just don't even know where to get started, I would love, love, love to help you, because I've been there. I've felt that way before. And I feel like so many of the changes that I started have made such a difference, such an improvement in my life. And I would love to help you with that too. So if you are needing help, please reach out to me. You can find information below this video. If you follow me on Instagram, you can find information in the link in my bio. And thanks for listening. Have a great day. Make sure to share this video and also like and subscribe.